Good morning, everyone. This is Sajin Piske from Electrical Engineering Department, SND College of Engineering and Research Center. Today, we are going to discuss some petroleum refineries process. Let us see one by one. So, first one is the introductory part. The petroleum refinery industries converts the crude oil into more than 2,500 refined products, including liquefied petroleum gas, gasoline, kerosene, aviation fuel, diesel fuel, fuel oils, and lubricating oils and feedstock for the petrochemical industry. See here, this petrochemical refinery activities start with the receipt of the crude for storage at the refinery, includes all the petroleum handling and refining operations, and they terminate with storage preparatory to shipping the refined product from the refinery. The petroleum refining industry employs a wide variety of the processes. A refinery processing flow scheme is largely determined by the composition of the crude oil feedback and chosen slate of petroleum product. The example refinery flow scheme presented as shown and the general processing arrangement used by refineries in the United States for major refineries process. The arrangement of this process will vary among refineries and few, if any, employ all of these processes. Petroleum refinery process having direct emission source are presented on the figure in bold line boxes. Some of listed are the categories of general refinery process and associate operation as separation process. This process basically involves the atmospheric distillation, then vacuum distillation, also light end recovery, that is gas processing. The second is petroleum conversion process. Basically, the cracking of thermal and catalyst, then reforming, alkylation, then polymerization, isomerization, then coking and vis breaking includes these processes. Third process is the petroleum treating process. In that, the hydrodiffusization, then hydrotreating, chemical sweetening, then acid gas removal and defaulting. Next one is feedstock and product handling. What is this? So in that, the storage of a fuel, then blending of a fuel, the loading of a fuel and unloading of a fuel include. And last but one is the auxiliary facilities. Basically, this involves the boiler, wastewater treatment, hydrogen production, and sulfur recovery plant. Also, it includes the cooling tower, then blowdown system and compressor engines. These refinery processes are defined and their emission characteristics and application emission control technology are diffused. So let us discuss one by one, that is separation process. What this separation process means? The first phase in petroleum refining operation is the separation of crude oil into its major constituent using three petroleum separation process. Number one, atmospheric distillation, vacuum distillation, and light end recovery, that is gas processing. This crude oil consists of a mixture of hydrocarbon compound, including paraffins, naphthenic, and aromatic hydrocarbon with small amount of impurities, including sulfur, nitrogen, oxygen, and other metals. This refinery separation process separates this crude oil into constituents into a common boiling point fractions. Now, second one is Petroleum conversion process, or simply we can say that it is a conversion process to meet the demand for high octane gasoline, jet fuel, and diesel fuel. Components such as residual oil, fuel oil, and light end are converted to gasoline and other light fractions. This cracking, coking, and visbreaking process are used to break the large petroleum molecule into smaller ones. And this polymerization and alkalization process are used to combine small petroleum molecule into a large one. This isomerization and reforming process are applied to rearrange the structure of petroleum molecule to produce higher value molecules of a similar molecule size. After that, the petroleum treating process stabilize the upgrade petroleum product by separating them from less desirable product and by removing the objectionable element. Undesirable elements such as sulfur, nitrogen, and oxygen are removed by hydrodesulfurization and hydrotreating, chemical sweetening, and acid gas removal. Desalting is used to remove the salt, mineral, and grit and water from the crude oil feedstock before refining. So, asphalt blowing is used for polymerizing and stabilizing asphalt to improve its weakening characteristics. Next, feedstock and product handling. The refining, feedstock, and product handling operation consists of unloading, storage, blending, and loading activities. Basically, last one is the auxiliary facilities. A wide assortment of the process and equipment not directly involved in refining of a crude oil is used in function vital to the operation of the refinery. Examples are the boiler, wastewater treatment facility, hydrogen plant, cooling towers, and sulfur recovery unit. The product from auxiliary facilities, just like the clean water, steam, and process heat, are required by most process units throughout the refinery. And the last one is the process emission source and control technology. So in that section, present the description of these refining process that are significant as air pollutant contributions. This process flow scheme, emission characteristics, and emission control technology are discussed for each process. This is all about the petroleum refineries. Thank you.